With regard to some sacrifices, as we had before, we have this idea of a reach nichoach, a pleasing aroma to Hashem. So, for example, 3:5, where it's talking about one sacrifice, it says, "Viktiru oto b'nei Aaron hamizbecha al ha'ola asher al ha'etzim." Aaron's sons, and others, the Kohanim, are going to put it onto the smoke that's on the altar. It's going to be a pleasing aroma to Hashem. And another sacrifice, not so much later, 6 psukim later, it says, he's going to bring a fire to Hashem, is a food, and it's not called a reach nichoach. It's not called a pleasing aroma. Why not? Doesn't it smell good? What's going on? So says the Meshech Chochmah, a beautiful idea. A zevach, a sacrifice, only gives you a reach nichoach, a pleasing smell, when it's given without any kind of reluctance, when it's given with the ratzon, with a desire. If there's any single tinge of some sort of reluctance on the part of the person giving the sacrifice, it's not a reach nichoach anymore. Hashem doesn't get a pleasing smell. In other words, the pleasing smell has nothing to do with how it smells. As we were saying, it has 100% to do with how willing the person is to do the mitzvah. If you don't want to do the mitzvah 100%, if you only want to give it that mitzvah 99%, it's not a reach nichoach anymore. You have to want to do it. And if you don't want to do it 100%, you're not giving Hashem that reach nichoach. So, like Rashi said before, reach nichoach means you want to do it. Hashem is happy that you're doing what you want to do and that you want to do what He wants you to do. So why are you reluctant in the second case? Because in the second case, I didn't give you all the psukim in between, but in the second case, you're giving up as a burnt offering. It's a shlamim, and a shlamim, you burn also the fatty tail of the sheep. You're not going to eat it. And because you might be a little bit reluctant to burn up, to destroy this beautiful, delicious piece of meat, because you might be a little bit unhappy about it, it's not a reach nichoach to Hashem anymore. For it to be a reach nichoach, to be a pleasing smell to Hashem, it has to be something you want to do. And if you don't want to do it 100%, it's not a pleasing smell to Hashem anymore. We need to give Hashem our all. We know when that happens. Nobody else knows. You could be making kiddush. You're standing there with a cup of grape juice or wine in your hand. You're saying kiddush just like you did the previous week, just like you did the week before, but your heart's not in it. Nobody knows. Everybody's still saying amen. Everybody is drinking and having a good time, but you weren't as into it. You had something else on your mind. It's not the same mitzvah anymore. We need to concentrate on doing the mitzvah for Hashem. As the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot tells us, make His will your will, and then He's going to make your will His will. We should all have a